So hey guys, just finished replacing the fuel filter on my X5, and as you've probably read, it's quite a pain to get to. Let me show you under here. So some guides online say you need to take the running boards etc. off. Actually, you don't need to take the whole thing off, just that. If you look down here, this section drops down, and there's the new filter in there. Now, I don't actually think that you need to go to all this hassle. Having now looked at this and had it apart, I don't believe you need to do all of this just to change the filter, and it would be ridiculous of BMW to design it like that. So if you look at this metal plate here, it's actually got 6 pop rivets in there. Now I think what you're probably best doing, and what I would do if I ever had to do this again, which hopefully I won't, drill out those 6 rivets. Then you'll just need to undo the 4 bolts, which are here. Well, 2 bolts there and 2 nuts there. Then that section will just pull out and you'll have access to get to the filter behind it. It'll be a squeeze, but it'll be a heck of a lot less hassle and much easier to do at home than having to take all this trim off, etc. Also, just a quick note, again, the guides that I found online mentioned part of this holding up the fuel tank, and don't do this if you have a full tank. I don't believe that's true. Again, there's another bolt further back here. You'll see the bracket there, and that is part of the bracket that holds the fuel tank up. But having taken this apart now, I can see you don't need to undo that one at the back there. So as long as you don't undo that, the tank will still be fully supported as well. So don't worry if you've got a full tank of fuel there. But again, you know, as I said, drill out the 6 rivets here, undo those 4 nuts or bolts, and just pull this aluminium piece out. Then you're going to have access in there, and it'll probably take you about 10 minutes. Pop rivets, you know, very straightforward. You see, I got one here. So you just pop that back in the hole, squeeze the handle of the tool, and there you go, job done. And you'll get some rivets and the handle tool that you squeeze for, you know, £5–10 on eBay, and you're going to save yourself a lot of time. So hope that helped someone, and I better start getting this back together now. So it's all back in one piece, so you can see what it looks like when it's all back together. And let me just show you under here. So it's actually hidden behind there. You can see the bits and pieces. So that's where your fuel filter actually is. Now, as I said before, in hindsight, looking at this, I think you take these 6 rivets out, then remove those 2 bolts, and those 2 nuts up there behind the drive shaft, and then this aluminium piece will actually just come out, giving you access to the filter, particularly the bit down there. The bit up here will still be tight, but if you look, you can actually get a hose clamp in there on the pipe quite easily. I don't think you have any problems working on it with the rest of this still in here, and it will save a heck of a lot of hassle. and then when done you can just pop rivet 6 rivets back in here, and off you go.